Now nena mutandikane n'amakuru mabi munonga mu district Kasangati hano Kampala. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to begin this news bulletin. Ninga shokubagambire mbere riho omubyanga byaitu konka omwana ya enijire just because the mother was forcing her to take a combination that she can't afford. Yeah, muri Kasangati Kampala, this is Wakiso district. Omwana ya enijire because the mother is forcing her kujanga tware PCM combination zitarabasika kandi umaraja ati mama ati urandika nyontware binda basa mbani byo nakora kandi mbikora no mutima gumwe kandi mbihika kandi making sure ngo nakwereza results nunje munonga than you forcing me a combination that I won't afford. Omwana akora bire byaguma yayiha mu magara gense yaje ati mama garanga tukanjibire binte bintarabasa kandi kino nkore binda basa nyetwara making sure ngo kindi gukora ndakimanye. It is so unfortunate omwana yinijire kandi kwiyamara kweniga n'abantu hati bari kwebuza ecyabireho n'iki cyatankire ryari abazire mwatankire ryari okuforcinga abana ngo batware combinations ezibatarenda. So it is actually very very sad kure umwana like kweniga because the mother is forcing her okujanga tware combination eyatarenda. How long shall this take and how many kids shall we lose because their parents are forcing them things? Now it started as a game. Muri rukunjiri omusheja kito mutabani because mutabani yamwibira shiringi 10. Yeah, shiringi 10 generally shiringi 10. Omushaki akiba amwana kakwata shiringi 10 omwana ya ishe yayito mwana because yatwara 10. Now someone has been forced kutwara combination you are just music combination muri kumpatinda genda ati mwene nyuwe kugira muze kontamu bitarabase nyukanye ye magara gensage ntake secondary school muri Kasanga town council of the district ahantu ho mushango gumpagura teka teko gwabire a 19 year old girl wabire forced kutwara mathematics, economics and geography ICT meg kandi wabire arenda combination ya biology, chemistry and mathematics. Can you imagine omwana w'ubuhara yagira ngo nyowe rekanye ye magara gensage ko bimuri kuntamu tindi kubicenga. It is really sad. Twenda kushasha n'abantu mwena ba family jimpaha abo kuba waza kugira ngo ntware ibintu really ntarabibasya kandi amanyomuze yarasa kuza bampa no kuza harukoba akagumara kuforcinga mpaka kwikiza munigo okatware challenge. It is really very very challenging. So twenda kushasha the students fraternity n'abana mwena ku rugomahanga gatariga mwena gamwe and of course all over the country. Nimukumo kwa muri abazire muri television amajingo agampa and you're watching Morning at Lead. Surely this was a bad act. It was actually very very sad. Okujemo mwana ngo tware kintu iwecerera ngutara abase kandi mukakimujemo. It is really very very sad. Hataje mwashwa kujema abana mureka abana betura nekibarenda. Last night I had my shira over the radio. We were discussing this grief and we said omwana yaza kwika kweniga. These were our questions. This is where we are asking ourselves what could be happening. Omwana yaza kwika kweniga. Is there a conversation between a parent and a child? How long has been this grief or disconnected movement yo muzire no mwana to an extent of committing suicide? Because it is a two-way traffic and we must dig deeper. What is happening and what could be the problem? Abako mwana yaza kwika kweniga chira maisango, there is something very very wrong. Either imwabazire timuraganira n'abana or you kids or children, you don't give time to your parents to discuss issues at home. What am I saying here? Kambuzi iwo muzire kurugabana wabazara wabato munsi, have you gotten some time to come through actually and ask yourself, abana kunubundi kubazara, do we have something that we agree upon? Do we actually think that something is coming through? Ninge tuturakora ibitwakora eyibiraze bizeyo. Morning at Lead. We are live and clear parts of the countries that is mona zimwe, and we are live and clear on our YouTube channel. Genda YouTube umpaho ohandike chigambo Lead Television gamba no okora you can watch and have oteisenitwe and you see what you're thinking this very, very morning, ladies and gentlemen. Morning at late. Now, nchali kwebuza. Abazaire n'abana mwine imarayika muganire n'abana banyu. Mu sharing views across all roads. Aboko bomwana yaza kwakwenege kina mayisa n'obugubo bwatwire mu kuza kwika aho hali. Bubire buri bwinji munonga. Kuza kwika echi yakore echi abirarabire muri byinji. Ekimpa cyo cya murenzi ya mani yaje ati no atinyuka nduge mugara against ejimpa. So please parents, get some time, have your kids around the table, discuss things together and get to understand what could be happening around them. There we shall know. We have people, we have planners, and people are planning very, very well. It is actually very, very unfortunate losing someone like this one. Omwana muto, a future generation, a Ugandan, really chatkora kubi munonga kandi chitutwarize kubi nembera ture yatambulira kubi. So really it is very, very bad. To make sure ngu twatunga ebintu abana twa discussinga nabo kutwamara ku discussinga nabo really twamanya iki baretaga. Because how do you build a bond with your child? But actually teacher atandika just because he or she has joined the secondary school. Muratanchira mu nursery. Omwana yatago muzo my son. Ishomero ryagenda lita. What was the discussion? Teacher wawe yakutwarizata. And actually you will find teacher kuyo kubali mubiha mwana, you will get to know. Because umwana aza kuja gamba ati daddy at this teacher is this yangambira ngu, and you get to know there is a misconnection between your child or your son or your daughter with the teacher. There you understand. Now when it comes to your parent, imumurashitwaza muta. This is what we want to discuss this morning because it is very, very sad omwana kweita because omwana nyina ya mujema combination. Echira maisa uno kuza hasi ni yatu hari hibara jangu twatema some subjects. Nabuge mukamu mujemire. She either wanted something na bwe mujema ngutwareki ngono yareba byamushobera. Now look at an incident hati washanga na fizi yeryo bugubi umuhara wo force they need things washanga tarabitunga yarangwa bazire tine kimuri kumuyamba. And maybe parents, you have a lot of hopes in something that you don't actually know if your kid can afford. Kale nibyo byinji munonga ebitwinaha omuriya kasheshe morning at late. Thank you so much for watching. Hona holi. And we want to welcome you again on board. No kugambira banywane banyungu television. We are live and clear. Kale leka turugeha mesho agaba turugeha cha mesho agomwana wayine jire tugende turebe ekiryo mu nkambi y'ekibina cy'ebyo bwebembezi echa NUP kandi hamwe na their counterparts abashazire mu bakajyango reka turugampa ntuzokore byeitu mwaturusya because of what? Mathias Mpuga was the leader of the opposition in the NUP party in parliament, the 11th parliament. Enchuro yeye kuyaho after 2.5 years ba mwihamu, of which he called ngumwanyamu ntakabire kwenda kushohora. These are the people who want to maybe be there for some time. Ngwenu yatandika kibaleta opposition in his own party. Ahunda gambira Mathias Mpuga after Chagulanyi visited Masaka. Hati Mathias Mpuga munawe yakora ikibaleta a Thanksgiving. A Thanksgiving ibara kugira ngo bari kujikora ngo basime ho ruhanga habwe imirimo yibakozire through their party and whatever. Mugeno ngo binyo Thanksgiving tonight any other time soon. Mugeno ngo bayeta kandi president w'ekibina cya NUP cyagura yibayeta n'abantu basya actually mu bigambo byo mwami Abedi Bwanika nibyo nenda kutandikana nabyo. Ibigambo byo mwami Abedi Bwanika ni member of parliament ahabwa kimanya kabonera muri Masaka ogompa akabo presidential candidate mu 2016 kuyamara kuba presidential candidate akaruka mutera hansi mweno mu 2011 yije yajat konka kuja onde ngumenda siba hamain na street ndaryo mucucu uwo cuse mbunda nkaje nkanze abwa MP bwa kimanya kabonera tino tunga karunka za parliament ubwira no bwaci ya irushire yagire mu NUP kibirani bwo cyakiri kutandika ati mbwe nanyu murandeba I have a formidable background ati mwampereza kadi y'ekibina ndabasana nyikureta mani muri kimanya kabonera nyijira ticket ya National Unity Platform umushamanyi yayirukire yatungire kadi yayesimbire akaruru yakarire yayishire mu parliament arya kadi ya NUP ngwene hindagambira ibigambe bimpibi nyomwazo tube turyaho yarebekereho mu cameras za television n'ibindi station n'izindi stations nyinji munonga ari kugira ngo nyewe kadi ya NUP najireta njiji kandi sha yona erayika mukama wayo ni Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu. Now eshiramanyisa because he is now part of the Mpuga movement. Mpuga kagira ngo baraza gukora kibina, and actually news coming in say aine baye mupikurwa wa Kyagulanyi nabo binji baryaho abarara yayegita nabo bakakora kandi kibine cyabo ece byo gutegeke, which we wait to see. For us we are there to keep you up to speed and bring you all the tabs what is going to transpire between Mpuga, Bwanika and then NUP. Now Mpuga nyomwazo abiri ari kutugambira ngo bayeta Kyagulanyi ngo eja mukoro gwo kusima muri Masaka kandi Bwanika niwe chairperson organizing committee wo kusima okumpa. Neba nange there's something you see in a state and look at things and see abantu kuri baryaga batebwe juba kumuri bamwahagire mutebwa abanywani banyu. There's something I look at and say what is this and what could be bringing this on the table. Abedi Bwanika yesterday brought the card ya NUP ya jigaruzayo ya jangure njiji kandi shayone kuza kumuhika in a bid but no kweta Kyagulanyi ngo ashumaze Masaka at Thanksgiving eyo mwami Mathias Mpuga. Of course they want to show us their capability, they want to show the nation power. We wait to see things how they will unfold. I don't know okubari kubari bintu byabo Mathias Mpuga and his counterpart Abedi Bwanika. But first we'll keep, I have told you, we'll keep tabs up to speed and know what is going to transpire there in Masaka. Rero bamarecho mpaho nabwo batugambire bo bakikora bata bari kukigendereza ki, what are they after. Of course nko kumaro buri nkabagambira ngo the NUP went to Masaka bakorarare. Of course the world of course was measuring amani gachariyo ninga tigariyo political pundits bagira ngo aba baba hayaringire. And of course the world want to see who is Mpuga and kuba ina abantu baringana ki. That is what is going to be unfolded in Masaka. But all for us we wait to see what will happen in Masaka. But kumuri bamwarire mwahagire surely mutargebwa. That's what I would want to say. Mutargebwa surely. Ubwo no mwami Abedi Bwanika ari kugambira Kyagulanyi munyubona itu twakweta. Actually they put stringent tibarenda abantu binji ogwe ni agasku no gwe Mathias ogwe ni Abedi Bwanika hamwe na President Kyagulanyi bari kumukwasa kadi y'ekibina. If you will remember towards 2021 akaruka kali kahalo okukwata mano kagaleto kagajweka mukakwatanisa. And now you look at someone saying kadi yago najireta. I look at the Abedi Bwanika, a presidential material, a special envoy. Kuhuwa kadi y'ekibina ukajesi mbiroka sinjiraho hati wayihakana. And actually hariho orufumu bachiga bajangu mwangu bari kunjweka oruhigwengwe ngwe na nkazi nyirukeho nshitenda kuchigamba mukashesha mpa. But Abed and Mathias Mpuga, I am not really saying anything bad on you. Konka Abed really kali wa hajire otebwa. We wait to see what will happen in Masaka. Kusima kwa Mathias Mpuga. That is the Mathias Mpuga. Actually in Buganda they call him Wechitibwa. I remember I posted something on my Twitter handle. Akakwate ndimi 50 bali kulonda mani, they want to see what will happen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I look at things in Engamba, what could be wrong? What could be? If you know DP, if you can look at how Matthias Mpuga was a huge guy in NDA. Actually, you guys who don't know Matthias Mpuga was the gentleman behind Walk to Worker campaigns. Niwe ashitamaga kansanga bakazana janankumi bakapraninga the Walk to Worker movement, if you remember well. That was the Matthias Mpuga. Well, I also agree Matthias Mpuga has energy, he has some caliber in politics, but the way they play things I don't understand. Enjeri murazana mu politics niyo ntarachenga. Well, in Uganda we understand we have a multi-party dispensation by constitution amendment 2005. Kunkibi binakubya nabyo kubya tuhindura mu abasheji. I have got a good word. Abasheji urashonga tulingo nkabararondo ubuyambi okubwahwayo muraza kuronda hando ubuyambi really, which is really very, very bad. They are forcing by the look of things. Kade, we wait and see what is going to happen in Masaka very, very, very soon. Kade, and by the way, that one thing I want to tell you, in all this, you don't see Matthias Mpuga talking. Now, for my people who understand literature, when you want to contemporize this, how does Matthias Mpuga play his politics? He doesn't talk much. The gentleman is quiet. Now he has a backing midfielder, that is Abedi Bwanika. He speaks. One day they met in Masaka at a barrio. I was watching some political pundits bakabali kugambira that saga that happened on a barrio. Bakabali kuziko muntu wamani munonga na rebangu, there was something planned and it was actually nchetechi ukakuli nko kuzana really. Abedi Bwanika, you are the one leading the team. Kandi Nkambi ya Matthias Mpuga, are you being used? By the way, I can also ask that question. Who is being used in this now? We all know now it is between Matthias Mpuga and the NUP. But now, where is Abedi Bwanika? Now, where are you? He's trying to fidget himself there. He's now the spokesperson of Matthias Mpuga, and maybe the other people we don't understand, because the news that come through, they say Matthias Mpuga ayinaho abantu beye abaza kora yatambura nabo either bakore kibina ninga beronde mwo mulimo bije bahigure mugenu gwangisirizeje mpa. Kale, we wait to see how things will unfold in the face of course, us, the morning at least. For us, we are here. The team is well energized. We come and tell you what is happening. Kale, katulinde ebyampuga Abedi Bwanika mwena na NUP Rift. Kantu ahe kulebecho mpo turembera okwera atambule. Now ebyo bya biragenda mu misho. NUP teshtami abo kuba yesterday bagenzire bayekoramwe mulimo kuba mara kwekoramwe mulimo bagira ngo we can't just look at things going on. What always Rift says in Paha Ziha, you remember there is essential movement eyokusenshalinga ba commissioner ba parliament abine michwe mibi, 4 of them. Yes, ogwene mwe Matthias Mpuga, ogwene akampulira process omuchara wa Zombo baenda kubya mubwesi ya kugira abantu ampa bakega banisiza. Can you imagine 1.7 billion ezone sente nyingi is 1.7 billion. Let me give you just a simple town like Bwizibwera. Omuchucho guri Bwizibwera mu nkuto na miza gututine. Miza tu atandika kugagura mu supermarket. Ntira kashwana ha Twitter mu kare 2. Wakwata 1.7 billion okazire tukajote Bwizibwera administration mulinka. Ejo ni utoma Bwizibwera town council. We can have chorus of kutobgena babukore batozo kubgena babukore omuchucho tugurugeho tushumike n'amatara ha main, and we become very fine. Now these 4 people bagashita mbaketa nguni service award. Kyaro witeka eryaka kozire bo bakebaganisiza nk'abaturage mwana, bakebaganisiza nk'abaturage. Now Sechikubo Gumpaha ni member of parliament ahabwa rw'emiyaga irya hampa waruga kazo buremba urayikora za rw'emiyaga hompaho, wamara kuyikaho hompaho aho nturayiko kayikora urataha muri rw'emiyaga wa Theodore Sechikubo. For all the time I have known him, they call him a rebel in NRM. Konka wabagwa NRM, but they call him a rebel. Why? Kubara mutera n'akaruno byo ijari NRM oba yarabiraho independent MP NRM leaning we yayika kuri bire yumurara baje ngo turi kuteyisa ngo hazi twaba NRM ni yes twena Sechikubo arazenyuma atapana ati bya yes nyoti byo ndimo ati wadende mu kibina mbwe no bamweta rebel. Actually hino bayita sometimes baleta ba MP mu state house ba NRM ngo bagane na president. Sechikubo aina bandi binji munonga ba muri haro bajuba ogumusha mugateka binji buti bagendaga babangaga mbwenu nawe shita marebe bintu atukunki mwe bantu mwe kumara rya munonga. How can you kwegabanisiza sente ziringana ziti? Are we really safe? Yatandika kakuyege yo kusensharinga ba commissioners abampa bana abona bagambira Mathias Mpuga ne byamuretiri kumwiha mu bwo bwesije ni byebyo kwegabanisa sente ziringana zisyo. Byatandikira umanyarifiti yagenda ati sente tukatwikire kuzegabira ati mu majongo arakora atabandi baturaga mu office omwe ko ati ne kibarakora ko kuba takebaganisizagamo iwuryotiwe. And how do you dare do so? Yanga yajango ekimpacho umwe cyaturenze mikono tituchiriho. Now aho nina ngutuzeho musha ya kabiri what happened there. Shaya kabiri tunimo turatandikane nako kanto. Then hatirenda kuletera ngo NUP nyomwazo bari kureba ibirabaho byona ibiri kubo bari kubireba konka beki bari kora nyomwazo bigure institution yo kushomesa politics mu Banya-Uganda, what we call political learning institution. Yesterday bagigwireho president w'Ekibina ni wabira ariho bari kujiguraho kandi bagiguraho hashtebe kikuru cyabo cyakare kamwocha political learning institute ngene kuza kushoma ibyo bwebembeze in Uganda. Nyonda kura nkanda manya Uganda Young Democrats marabamanya aba DP nibo babire batanjigwe kibina cha DP. And actually wabona umwana wena ali so vocal ali vibrant mu politics mu Uganda, he or she must have passed through the Uganda Young Democrats UYD. I can tell you murabamanya bansamba ba the Rubongo ya Lewis, you know, the this Mufumbiro, you know, the Senyonyizi, the Silanda, this spokesperson for DP, those are young Uganda Younger Democrats. Now NUP yargoye agira kugira ngo tusigare muri ka kushecherere kegins. Let us start an institute yo kushomesa no kubangura abanya-Uganda omubyo bwebembezi ningashi omubyo butegeje tibwebembeza because the president was mentioning it and he called it not only leadership but morally setting up people upright. Morally injesho. Of course, to me, when I'm looking at this, ndandi kuleba NUP, people term it as a gang. There's one political pundit I know, he calls it a gang. So when they start an institution like this, barenda kuyaho echo ngo tuli gang. Ico nco barenda kuyihaho. Nico barenda kuyihaho bakakora institution bakashomesa abane mico n'emitwarize omubyo bwebembeze omubyo butegeke. First of all, omubyo butegeke not obwebembeze, obutegeke, politics. How do you engage yourself in a political decision? Byumurabireta buta aho waraza kwaza risoni zira kwata hariba Chagwevera for Chuba ba Constantini mu nyumbo ziraza kuba zirijira. How did those boys manage their institutions of political agenda. We have people here that we can learn about. So, but you need to go into a classroom, then they give you the guidelines, they give you a coursework or chenge, not just hitting things on the head, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching Lit Television. Gambano Kora. We are live from Mbarara district. This is Bwizibwera, and we do broadcast live again in Mbarara city, that is Akodi building in Tale Road. Hikaho oganireni itwe, hikaho otuhereze nteka yawe, hikaho otuhereze echoleta gachona wamara kushitunga. Turakomeza turakoragana niwe, turakohereza echoleta kandi turakohereza niwe choine kuba orakora. My name is Dickens Friday Kaka. Good morning Uganda, good morning East Africa, and good morning Africa. We are going to take a short commercial break, and when we come back we have more for you, and we have everything right here with us. Good morning.
This is Lit Television. Gambano Kora.
Ulienje bwizoba yona na Uganda yona kutwariza hamwe Kashari Farm Resort niyo hoteli yihorere yorabasa kubonererwa mu businje bwawe okatebenkaniramu ahasigara ukagumurije eco buraro bakaciheza bine deluxe cottages ezora nyamamu weno katebenkana swimming pool oragwa mu mizi dibi oruge mudobi bine gym oraza yona nura magufwa weno gumori fit okujangwa amagaraga ugatebenkane bine steam na sauna bine ba chef abakugu abara kutecera cha mushana chachiro hamwe na breakfast bine conference hall orenda korera yanchiko bine garden zinunje munonga orakorera yembaga bine bizaniso by'abana bato bouncing castle Kashari Farm Resort erashangwa mutonto rubaya Mbarara district okwenda kumanya birachiraho shengura noti 2 noti chenda 10 na mwene na noti mushanju noti 8 shanju na mushanju noti 2 Kashari Farm Resort niyo hoteli erasinga yihorere Gambano Kora.
This is Lit Television. Gambano Kora.
Eza nyene ziriabanye to mu bede, eza nyene to mu bede. Okurugo mu bede kwande okantindura mu bede. Disco.
Make a way for me. Make my way.
Sweet melody, sweet melody. Musapura baby go gamba.
This is Lit Television. Gambano Kora.
Ulienje bwizoba yona na Uganda yona kutwariza hamwe Kashari Farm Resort niyo hoteli yihorere yorabasa kubonererwa mu businje bwawe okatebenkaniramu ahasigara ukagumurije eco buraro bakaciheza bine deluxe cottages ezora nyamamu weno katebenkana swimming pool oragwa mu mizi dibi oruge mudobi bine gym oraza yona nura magufwa weno gumori fit okujangwa amagaraga ugatebenkane bine steam na sauna bine ba chef abakugu abara kutecera cha mushana chachiro hamwe na breakfast bine conference hall orenda korera yanchiko bine garden zinunje munonga orakorera yembaga bine bizaniso by'abana bato bouncing castle Kashari Farm Resort erashangwa mutonto rubaya Mbarara district okwenda kumanya birachiraho shengura noti 2 noti chenda 10 na mwene na noti mushanju noti 8 shanju na mushanju noti 2 Kashari Farm Resort niyo hoteli erasinga yihorere Gambano Kora.
Eza nyene ziriabanye to mu bede, eza nyene to mu bede. Okurugo mu bede kwande. disco, disco, disco.
Make a way for me. Make my way.
Sweet melody. Sweet, sweet.
This is Elite Television. Gamba Nokora. This is Elite Television. Gamba Nokora.
Through the blood of Jesus, the name of Jesus, I've overcome. Emi gugu jebibi jigude omulo koziwa nge Yesu evitasa na bio na lava ya bietika. Come on, somebody clap your hands to Jesus. Evita sana biona ya betika emi gugu if you believe it. omugugugudde omugugugudde kusule
This is Reach Television. Gamba Nokura.
bw'izoba yona na Uganda yona kutwariza hamwe Kashali Farm Resort niyo hoteli yihorere yorabasa kubonererwamo businje bwawe ukatebenkaniramu ahasigara ukagumurije eco buraro bakaciheza bine deluxe cottages ezora nyamamu weno katebenkana swimming pool oragwa mu mizi dibi oruge mudobi bine gym oraza yona nura magufwa weno gumori fit okujango amagaraga ugatebenkane bine steam na sauna bine ba chef abakugu abara kutecera cha mushana chachiro hamwe na breakfast bine conference hall orenda korera yanchiko bine garden zinunje munonga orakorera yembaga bine bizaniso by'abana bato bouncing castles Kashali Farm Resort erashangwa mutonto rubaya Mbarara district okwenda kumanya birachiraho shengura noti 2 noti chenda 10 na noti mushanju noti 8 shanju na mushanju noti 2 Kashali Farm Resort niyo hoteli erasinga yihorere gamba nokora.
This is Reach Television. Gamba Nokura.
amakuru gatari gamwe na gamwe okweto urihanga ryona haruka rwa Afrika nembozi zona ezira kwatagana no kubashomesa no kubereka uko akashikwe kutambura n'amakuru gatari gamwe na gamwe. Now nyina amakuru gobusasi agarya haruka rwa Afrika hampaha na nemtwariza hamwe ensiyona mwihanga eria Marawi ejimpaha erembe gomwame chakwera akija arikuruga mu opposition side yaibembera ihanga erimpaha amakuru agariko rwoti maronje munonga for us at morning at lead abokuba enyonyi ebire yekurire president vice president omwami Sauros Chirima na nabandi mwenda muryaba mwenda harimu omuchara wa former president Shanir Murunzi habiri harimu of course that is the President Bakiri Murunzi omuchara we ex-wife weye na nabandi bingi munonga enyonyeji ya buzire eri kuza kugwa mu hacha chenyonyi echa Muzuzu ebe eri kuza hari Muzuzu according to the location no kurabira mu Rwanda system z'ebyonyonyi enyonyeji ya buri mu mwanya yagwo mwihamba. Now President Chakwera nyomwaza kozire press briefing in the evening yajati ndenda kwamiza abanyihanga habwa Marawi na nensi yono kutwariza hamwe kutwine kuronda enyonyeji mpaha. Actually he used statements like I will not spare any resource to make sure I get this plane and I have hopes kugira ngo ndaza kushanga mu survivors ninga shabanta bahurire mu ryeje inyonyi. We really want to condole with Malawi na nabantu ba Marawi mwena because of this one. It is very very bad abantu banyu bona. We want to thank Shitongore Chechinyamahe mwihanga rya Marawi from yesterday evening nanaga majingo bacharyo mu kibira kuronde kibareta enyonyeji mpaha ebirere mu vice president omwami Sauros Chirima former president Bakili Murunzi's ex-wife ningashi uwabiro muchara weye Shaniri Murunzi na nabandi mwenda babari kuzaha kuzika kwa former attorney general hamwe na justice minister Rarufa Kasamba omuri Muzuzu. Ebi yarateka kuza kugwacha ikibareta Muzuzu omuri Marawi obundi kuronda okuba mubona kandi bakamugaruza bakamutwara makageye nabeye enyonye jimpa ehiturugambire bigambebi ya isya 15 hours 15 hours. This is very dangerous. Abako wari kuronda omuntu in 15 hours. It is like what happened in Afghanistan just of recent, in Iran. President Ibrahim Raisi na wakabura enyonye because their area was hile hari mufoga ninga shoruho gwinji munonga. It took them like 17 hours bari kuronda chopper President Rais Ibrahim was flying with nayo yababulira for almost 18 hours. Now it is happening here in Africa, and these are our brothers in here in Malawi. Omwami Vice President, that is Sauros Chidima ahabaga Malawi, ogweni Vice President wa mwami wihanga erya Malawi abira ryo munyonyi na nabandi mwenda, kandi muri yo mwenda abira harimo uwabira ryo mucara wa Bakiri Murunzi wakari president wa Malawi ruyare nawe ari mu bari kuzarufugwa Attorney General omwami Ralpha Kasambara omuri muzozo. Ntwenda kushasha na Africa yona from of course us morning athlete na nensi yono kutwariza hamwe, and these incidents are coming now to a normal. We don't want to hear such noise on the news again. We don't know what is happening, but we want to inform the world that okurujirira omu makuru agari kuruga mu kitebe kikuru eky'Kinyamahe mu ihanga rya Malawi. They are doing what we call tooth and nail to discover where could this plane be. Kandi President yagirangu, I am working tooth and nail, and actually he used very good statements. I will not spare any resource mpaka mwine aba bantu mwenda na Vice President no wabera ryo mucara wa President ogo no mwami cyakwera Lazarus President wa Malawi ari kwamiza abanyihanga rye atapana mugiro gumisata, kandi nyino kwikiza ngo twamara kubona nyonyeji ndaza kushanga harimo abahurireho abatakafire, and of course we can establish what went wrong and what could be the problem with our plane. Now one thing maybe I can assure you is that from the sources ezechitongore chenyonyi kuriya, like here in Uganda twin Uganda Airlines bajangu they lost the radar system eyo kubere kenyonyi ukuyatambura kuba radar system kuyamara kubura, and now they cannot locate where the plane is, and now what is being done is the army swinging in action okuza kuronda enyonyi, but now we can count 15 hours bacharonda enyonyoje mpaha. Of course from us breaking news na makuru mabi harukaruga Africa and people watching us kwa kandi wenda kubagambira ngo our God reigns nabanta mpatula zo kubatunga, and like the president informed the country will have get survivors. Good morning of course Africa, and good morning the world. This is Morning Athlete, and thank you so much nokureba embera okuyatambura omu mahanga gatari gamwe na gamwe. Thank you so much. Nagani makuru gatari gamwe na gamwe turazoga bahereza kandi turembera okuyatambura nebindo kubya agenda, and of course knowing exactly what will be the very awesome and news from us. Good morning Athlete. Kale agongo makuru agari kuruga mu harukaruga Africa omwihanga erya Malawi abwembera mbi munonga ya makuru ago kubura kwenyonyi. Yes, enyonyi erimu Vice President omwami Rauras kandi hamwe na nawabiro mucara wa President ahabwihanga erya Malawi kubulira mu mwanya no mu byanya kachukare. They are working tooth and nail okora mwembereji bagitereza kandi yagaruka. That is very 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 sad of course for us here in Africa. It is very 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 bad. Kale Morning Athlete turiyampa kuri kutwakora no kutwatambuze shonga mpaka sheshatu ezomwe bazyo shana worya ubwo atwikada chikani munenda zonka ezahengoro majinga gashaha ibiri ezakashesh, and we are working to make sure twakwisiye buri kimwe cyona ekira no misho. What do we learn in this? Habwencho nyizatandika kugwa munonga. Actually mu Africa cyashita kabire common munonga. I don't know why it is coming like this. Kuburyo ngonyi yabura. There is one president I know nyunda shira kuchenge gya Kongo hata ibyo nyaza kubirugaho. Ibyo nyaza kubirugaho atandike kutambuze motoka because atwagira ubugweba kugwenyo nyati, and one loses life. Na yaho twaturuganira and my Michael. He can jump off from the plane. And I imagined Michael jumping off the plane, you know, bursting before he even reached the ground. This is what happens. Enyonyi is very fun. Enyonyi is not like a vehicle. A vehicle, you can see the balance is getting off and you jump off and run down. But for a plane, even the speed that he's coming from up there, getting down. My brother, you make things, of course, very, very hard for everyone. Nayenga, we want to pray for Africa and pray for Malawi and Malawians. Malawians, okubasa asibwa no kubendeza obugwaje unlike Chakwera Lazarus okuya tugambira alikora butreki hembe kurangwa imbere ya teta kandi yajigaruza omunteko. Kare morning athlete ni television gamba no kora mubare mu kwa mucyariho twaruga habya Malawi mureke tugaruke mbaletere enshonga ya NUP ina nabagambere yo kusayininga sensha no kusensharinga ba commissioners ba parliament bana aho barajyamwe eyo mwakora byaturenza emikono eshongezi murimu titukazicyengire nibimurakora titurabimanya so mwamura mubagane konka mutabagana munonga 500 they bakabana 1 point something big 1.7 billion ezo ne sente nyingi munonga. My producer, if you can bring us these people nyomwazo bari kusayininga bayegisire leader of opposition mu major Rusenyonyi kane MP wanakawa east west akwasira ba MPs abandi boro hakanisa ga urwego rw'akanisa government bagenda bashango mwami Theodore Sechikubo nabo basayininga baja mweni tuturabaza. You see atwiri hariho okubanganisa abashabaraza kusayininga rero basayiningire shi no wabira ryo mwembezi wabo bajye gutwakuye mu bwesije Johnson yesterday clarified yajang itwe cyo kugira ngo orabinitwe and then you make mistakes and we keep quiet because orargo muritwe we can't koto in that puhu when kwa chigambi. We must make sure we streamline the democracy in this country to inekora kandi tureka abanyarwanda ngo tugechibina ishtarinke bibinebiri. So nyomwazo more than 25 MPs basayiningire and actually what you need to know parliament letaga just emikono igana njanju na mushanju kubaragisi the igana njanju na mushanju ejo baradeta 4/3 imwe bashomire mathematics because when wakwate namba ya MPs okiyaho the 4/3 they want igana njanju na mushanju sincere yaba uphold kandi naba yakora and we get to know who is who and what will be taken in action. So nyomwazo senyonyi ayibembera MPs beye kuruga mu NUP na opposition manyan irimwe biringo myinshi abari independent na warasi bari mu opposition kunga turibasa ininga sensha yo kugira ngo ba commissioners ba parliament abampaha ahari mu umwami Mathias Mpuga prosi mbabazi begumisa ogo no mucyarakazi habaga Rubanda district hamwe no mucyarakazi wa Zombo district. Yes baba sensharinga babihemo hamwe na sirwanye baramanya sirwanye babihemo gwesije aho kugira ngo bakabagana sente zo muhiwo mushoro. Reka turire abasheje bampaha baragamba nshongeje impa.
Honorable Theodore Sechikobo in company of other legislators announced the start of an exercise to have their colleagues append signatures for the censure motion of 4 parliamentary commissioners. The leaders in question, namely Honorable Mathias Mpuga, Afoyochan Esther, Akampurira Prosi, and Solomon Silwani, are being accused of misconduct of allegedly awarding themselves a substantial amount exceeding 1.7 billion Ugandan shillings.
Any underhand methods shall not be tolerated and accommodated. And this is why in our motion we said they concealed this vital information from members of parliament. And once they chose to conceal and avoid to address it to parliament members, that's where we say, come, you must be answerable. Move yourself. Resign in time. Lest we are coming for you.
Honorable Sechikobo was camping at Parliament over the last few days, gathering signatures from his colleagues in support of the cause, has yielded as a few MPs have already showed up in support of his efforts.
Honorable, thank you so much for mobilizing.
Thank you.
And especially also mobilizing me. I only came from Bugisu yesterday night for this purpose.
Thank you for standing with the people.
Today, the leader of opposition, Joel Senyonyi, together with a sector of opposition MPs, approached the table in a bid to second the initiative.
So this that was done is wrong, and that's why we are signing this censure motion to say that no, once an illegality happens, there must be sanctions.
Senyonyi emphasized that the initiative is not a party fight, as earlier rumored, but rather a sense to seek accountability for taxpayers' money.
When we raised an alarm over this issue regarding our commissioner, some people thought this is an internal party fight. And they kept saying, wait a minute, why are you digressing from the critical issue of money that people sat and irregularly awarded themselves? So we are vindicated, because this clearly shows it's not an internal party fight of NUP. Honorable Sechikuvu does not belong to NUP, neither does Honorable Sarah Opendi and the other dozens of members of parliament that have signed.
He also mentioned that the commissioners ought to have followed required procedures if they wanted to acquire the benefits.
They all get benefits when they're out of parliament. Those benefits were discussed on the floor of parliament. Even when some of us disagree with the entirety of all those benefits, but at least they were passed on the floor of parliament. This particular service award, where was it passed? For people to sit quietly amongst themselves, and they do it in a very hasty manner.
As a call to action, leader of opposition implored other legislators to do the needful in ensuring accountability issues are met.
So I want to encourage colleagues in the opposition, let's keep coming to sign so that we sanitize this institution and our country. I know there are many other challenges we need to deal with. There's corruption at grand scales that we also need to deal with, but this is a good start. This is a step in the right direction. So let's begin. Even a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step.
Other members of parliament also added their voices in light of agreement.
So these are members who have taken public funds in a manner of abusing and undermining the people who sent them to this house. So they should be removed, but even these ones who are supporting them, they fall in the same basket. So I'm sure that this motion will go through.
Nze ndi musanyufu nnyo kubanga kino kikolebwa era maze week namba nga practicing akasignature kange.
Our responsibility is to protect the revolution, and the revolution is that of ending corruption in our country.
It is known that the censure motion will only require 177 signatures to serve its intended purpose.
Okay. That is opposition MPs bali kugenda kuhajana nshonga eyokuya mubwesije ba commissioners ba parliament banabaliya. And as you can look at things, Erinka party, because Sechikobo will come to them with a smiling face. I mean, inabana chindo langu baragamba ngutwa chitera hata chitire. In a simple language hata chitire, because he needs like hata hasigara y'abantu, but because hati hijabi na batano, he had 123 had signed, hati hijabi na batano 50 something. He needs at least like other 11 something. Ninga like 17 MPs to come through now. Bijeba mukwatira ha mugamba. Manyongo no mugamba bashamu. And by the way, Shana, maybe I have to remind you of the things. In parliament, there has been moves. There's also censuring people that have got misconduct. Zake ijweriho akakwate chipapura alenda kusensuringa chipapura chabulira mu mwanya manyabara chifoiri. Do you know foiling someone? They suffocate you. Parliament ejompaho. I did not want to use the word mafiaism, but because it is in a political term. Halimu abara jirango. Ugoti yo echeni kora taraza kuchirabyaho ituramuzibira. You get my point? Now, wale was Theodore Sechko yaise emikono 15 something. Ati ya tirotamwe people have signed censure motions zira ba foiled. Zitararabamu. You know, I don't know how if you know things. There was a censure there was a move to censure Speaker Kadaga. You remember that censure motion? There was a censure to erabulira nkaho yebuze. And actually this is what I'm going to say. Asumani basaliro. If my producer can show you this gentleman from Bujiri municipality, he has knowledge, but sometimes he behaves in a way I don't understand. Me personally, maybe for you understand him, especially where he comes from. He also has a more emotion of taking all the colleagues involved in censuring commissioners, ngabatware mukoti bamuhereze evidence ereka ngo these people got any money bazirya. This is what I'm telling you. I use the word mafiaism. Konka, it will maybe look big into your eyes and by the look of things. Now, at some time we want to be so lenient and so profound. Kino muramuenda mukora kantu, mukakore as a team, mukakore as a family, and sometimes it fails. Why? Because of some members and whatever. Now, Basari says, murabeha. Mubanze mutuweze proof, ereka ngo these people ate money. The 1.7 billion you are talking about. Kandi zibayiba ganis. Actually, TNH there is a service award. Service award ituramanya ninki president yagabiri jweriho yugabira veterans motoka isente. Do we even call it a service award? A service award is something that is so comfy. I don't know how I can tell you. When you mwami basalirwa asumane basalirwa kuruga bugire municipality na wayebembiro rukara rurundi indijo movement eyo kutwara mu koti aba bari kusayininga muri kusayininga ki mubanze mwatwereka mazima eki muri kusayininga ngo namazima. That is asumane basalirwa aba he is the gentleman behind Uganda kwange bitimbwa hanuya. He is the one who brought that motion and it was appended to yarabamu Uganda twayange bitimbwa. He is the gentleman. Asumane basaliwe ni bakuriye wareye toha tinda mawara leta president konka niwe wenka MP oraruga mu kibina cha jema. Uganda is funny. I was one day discussing things with my brother Michael about Kasese and he said we need vibrant brains from that side. Maybe we can. The gentleman is a presidential material, but if he does things and you get so orashongoku okwiba tibushuma. So he also has a movement, a motion, eyo kutwara mukota abubona abali kusayininga. Eshinze kibaleta muri kusayininga ngo abampa bakarye sente. You guys, ndenda kubatwara mukoti mpaka mutshobororire abo muri kunanka boniba. Mukaziri bakazirya ryari. Muratiko kushoboreye bazirire no kuba. Aha. Arebe ntobyo yarebo joti konka kaka. Burakora morning at least ibindi bubiriki burakora morning at least hapa nabwo wabishangura nko mu katogonkeje hati myonka huna kurire baramanya mu nyumwe nkebyo uti ushange wabijiremo hapana na ruhango unda manyashanga ndiko murye biru yararantera ngaciboko kandi murizira ari kuzintera direct. Yes, muraza kushanga mushange ndi mu binte bitaracengekwa arubwo rero ibintu bikushobero byo tkonka abantu barya hapurani ki bari kubikora mu rwega ruha kandi bari kubitwaza bata what is their problem? So that is what is happening around parliament. These ones are censuring these ones, the other ones are coming and say why are you censuring them, what have they done? So kugamba ibintu rabire bikushobere and sometimes you say God help us and let your energy prevail around. Kare ebintu byo biri kuruga mu position no mu amijoro senyonyi ogumpani we leader of opposition habwe kibina kikuru echa NUP ni member of parliament abwa matching na Kawa West ya bali mwezo is for east and then Joel is for west, and vice versa there. I don't want to confuse you, but one is for west, another one is for east. East is for Balimwezio, so Joel is for Nakawa West. And things are really happening like that way, ladies and gentlemen. Kale, agonego makuru akashesha gampa gunyeze mutuganireho ni mwobondo kwempo mumpereze nteka yanyu. I love it when you come through and make it a point to watch little television gamba no kora morning at least no kurembera okweri kutambura ombyanga bitali bimwe na bimwe, and it makes us proud and it makes us feel fine with you when you're there with us watching wholesomely. Mureke twakora abantu bitu ba Kamwenje muri muta mubari munonga no kunda television li television igamba no kora especially abari Godi Town Council nyamwazo ni mwekozire mu umurimo gw'amani munonga mwagira ngo Godi Town Council kasasiro yabatama mwe mtimwe nakora mwaguma muri umuruzina ngende gwa kasasiro aba nababi Godi and mwaje Bigode ari ekitongole ekira kurira ebyo buhangwa barajeta biskopa jimpaha ejenzire yakwate ebyoma ebyo kuyora kasasiro muri Bigode Town Council. Bigode Town Council ndagimanya kurundi munonga muri Kamwenje district nyemgono yayitira kujabirira erajabi kandi yagira ngo yaba smart eraba smart. Now biskopa came through babahereze byoma byo kusitura kasasiro no kujikaranga ekabura ekarugaho. We want to thank ekitongore ekya biskopa mwebale munonga n'ekya Swamp Reclamation and Swamp what environmental services something bobale nango habeho buhangwa no kubaho n'abaturage kugira ngo hariho bugwaje omukuba smart akoma smart nebyo buhangwa birabirije kandi birarebekaje mwena mushwe kurundi munonga. So this is what happened in Kamwenge mwebale munonga abukunda television gamba nokora akashesha kampaha no kubasima ahabwo muri mu muhango ogumuri gukora okwempaho omuri Kamwenje Bigode. Thank you so much. Ahabwe mbera nunji ayekumeka shwangu abantu bagira ubugwaje kandi mwakwata kasasire because machimango buhango buritwe bintu bike cyo kubanza cyabyona obupapura no buvera wowe no buvera ompaho uri kutambura nabwe buragenda burataya buratoro kunoku orahendero yine kibaleta environmental degradation ni shokushishe byo buhangwa. So biskopa yigire in action kugira ngo batekeho omwaganya obwo kwera buryomwe kugira ngo bagire ensiyanunji environment runji munonga kandi yarebekaje kandi na buri kimwe kirije. Yeah, abona bakamwenje and especially we want to say thank you so much mwena bari Kamwenje hona humuri mubare munonga tukunda no kuwachinga li television ebichoka byona ebimulimo mwebale munonga. Now nyenzire mungaruka shonga because we discussed it washanga utimwa kichenga hazana nyangusigariko kache kiramanyisa kitwa turi kukihaja no kano kukigambaho tindamanya producer wandi arasa kuntunje tran echajo werusenyoni especially yo mu parliament aho mpaho we compare not sansi chache na mutu turebe uko kwasaganya twena how we can meddle it and get to a point of understanding. Joel Senior, after just 2.5 years atuyalio mukachiko ka kosasi akampana kala chebele tongole ya government bitari mwe na bimwe emikorere yabyo no kubira twaza and how they should behave, accountability kosasi. Joel Senior, we once ate the same bread together. We are turugamu ya agenda ya spokesperson which we nature NUP before even becoming a legislature akabanza yaba ekibaleta umugambizo kibina cha national platform. Because my brother Amon we had a gentleman called Agaba. We were discussing and saying, but Matthias Mpuga and Joel Senior, who has the biggest caliber? And I want you to listen to me carefully. That is Joel Senior. Alimo parliament. And actually, if I can say, ahompona amaziri kutunga obukuru munonga obuga leader of opposition. Ninga shumukuru umwembezi w'urubajuru hakanisa government omushenje. I don't know. People need to really sometimes guide us. The politics that you want to make sure people are coming through with a vibrant movement, they can't be like of a Democrat. You know, you can't be a Democrat. Matthias Mpuga seemed to be a Democrat. And if I can say, Joel Senior is a Republican. A Republican who is pushing something so hard kugira ngo kikwate rwero ruteko kuburi vibrant like that one. He's this gentleman who goes to the ground. He's this gentleman who speaks vividly, eloquently, and profound. Now, Tagarukari Matthias Mpuga, well, he's a gentleman. He has a caliber of a huge experience in politics. Aromushaka alisomesa yagira ngo orabasa kubora ko ibintu byawe in a smart way but in that wrong way. Nibi bikonkora bikoraje. I don't know if you're getting me. Do you know? Okore ikintu nga kibi nayenga kirungi nayenga kibi nayenga kitambura burungi nayenga kibi. Kali kamba we kamba gereze. Aha. Orabasa kubora ryo mubaji wenyama. Iwe nango munzani gukagwiho akastoni kamwe ko wakibagura bibira wagushara size those ejimizana yijire etali ya kalimi I don't know if you guys remember mizana yitwa twine kale kerinke ya kalimi kesha azeje karugosa ikarugaho hata yari y'amabale hata amabale baragacendeza ekinu gambira neti orasa ko ndi mubaji kandi bwo mutemi murundi wenyama kongeje nyama yoraguza urajuguza mu bushuma kandi abantu barakunda konkesho raguza urachuguriza mu bushuma and God is not happy with you. So sometimes you do something it is good but in a bad way. In a country like Uganda, we are trying to move in the 21st century. We believe ebira kugwa byona bine kuba biri mandated to be at a terrific speed and of course with smartness. When you go wind and ebintu be now like waking up early in the morning. Nina kwa example biri kahende hariho kwimuka kare mukaza gukora konki wori muka ni umukozi haduka yundi mukatinyi no mukozi haduka yundi nyenda zayo rukonjenga haza ni wayi mukankazayo you know wasindi ko mukozi mazima your business izashwana the energy you put in wali wayegerayo hato guniweje uruse nyundi kubagamba then Matthias Mpuga we asindiko mukozi. So politics za Matthias Mpuga nezo kusindiko mukozi. And actually we have seen it. It is now Abedi Bwanika who is working on behalf of Matthias Mpuga. Katia Barakachi. That will be a big question. What could be his calculations? Murikonchenga? Do you get my point? Agawa and Amon, I want us to, and you watching live. Nyewendi kumukakani kuza business ninge ndaje yikurira kasimura customer insha ninge the first smile ninge ndaje muhereza konkiwe ni nabo kweza customer of first smile. I did not want to give a direct answer konka mwanchenga Matthias Mpuga ni wogo ine business aratuma yo mukozi ajigura mukozi now is Abedi Bwanika and John Sonyo is this guy who has his own business and he handles smartly and I am not saying but Matthias Mpuga doesn't handle things smartly. He also his own character of handling them. But for the Republican, that is the way of working. For Democrats, you work on your own way. And for them, bajakora bibagara. Kuchuza chiliko kubuza, and there is no problem over that. Ladies and gentlemen, Kale, thank you so much. Ntuenda kuwasima no kubebaza. Mwabare kuwachinga, mwabare kureba television, DTV gambano kora. Actually za YouTube aho mpaho, mpeze wenteka teka yawe. Ahanshongezo nzizo. Bali kweta na masaka yo kusima. But when did you see, you people are just involving things. But of course, he knows religion just came and it came. That is a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Religion is an organization. So, Marajation is some kumba you're doing your political movement. It is okay. No worries, no problem. Yeah, we understand. No worries. Kade, one day God will come and ask you questions and you have to answer them. That is it. And I was just trying to speak to my two gentlemen, Agawa and Amon, about the UP and whatever. Kade. Mwabare munonga. Abantu bitu ba Rutoma muragambachi. Rutoma twinokushashane imwe ahabagembera yo Butare. Ekitoche cyabe ekitoche, especially here. But I had even in Kampala. Nacho kikijya 12,000 so hona no kulira everywhere everyone is crying yeah I went to Rutoma hariho side ya ruguru nka ora zibanda hariho ibaraguze bitoke ebintu biri kubi. Can you imagine 2000 produce oinentende ekitoke mu ryejo garare yawe mu ryejo enkoda yawe intende ekitoke. I am not laughing, but at the times little my producer gonna give it to you. I wanted, because now we are discussing, people understand. Like basheka muni wasu kwa bara gure bitoche na ba intende yeshitoche intende munyankore barasheta nomba chete intende tuyino ruhagara. What I acknowledge te aruhato ruhagara tiruriho uriya kugira ngo nubwo arakuguze kitoce cona cya 10 ugende naco te ruhagara. I remember I was in Kampala, uruhagara ruragura umutwaro uruhagara barureme 12 umutwaro in Kampala. I bought uruhagara umutwaro. I remember by February 2022 there ngagoro uruhagara go mutwaro obwe nawe nasira katoche. But I went to Rutoma 15 oriya yazire kugira ngo uruhagara ngwashina yo uruhagara ikintu kitenga nubwo ndachikwera rukumo kitwara. This is bad. This is really very, very bad. I remember yesterday I was saying if I happen to be a president of the country, if I thank you so much my producer. Ezo nizentende zebitoje hata unore kubipangira aho ebyo tibirayiso umuntu byagereze umwe na kanana ebyo byo no kubirya umwe na kanana kuza kwisaba umwe na kanana urabo tutuki kuramuzo kariro kafuka mugafukamira no muguzi aiso evia ko habera rero urore kupakira na buzo musheje nkongishe musha bato nkamiliyoni 8 tuwazwara nimwe nukoje ngo nantari ko munyamakuru nyine jacket nyine kamera baba ranyiruka honde nkoni. How can I say miliyoni 18 in an economy where they can't raise emitware ebiro runako kanda ine bitoche byinshi? I am not laughing, but my heart is really paining. Nyuma zo mbindi kugira nti kari turagira nko bwekoro ekito kimwe mu Uganda kikabiye kiragora imitwaro 50. One matoke guragwa umuntu. A bunch of matoke should be priced at shilingi imitwaro 50. Abwenshi abarasha na Ukraine baratuserengano yabo ijoro rutaro rukatandika kugwa amara kutandika batugira ngo ngeno ngo abo kugira ngo haro rutaro abantu mucyaryo mugati. Can you imagine for us here in Uganda habwenshi kito kitiraza mikoro 50 tukashubuze ensiyoni. Luka norero rejo haza shwane tunoshongo necahanuya bwizubwera mutawo kirarabo kiragenda role hindi bugambire impa. Ladies and gentlemen watching this television morning at least tell mu miliyoni ina for what? There is no million. 4 million is too much. Now you look at you put fuel kandi motoka y'fuel to kachendeza you can't bargain with the vehicle ngo sente zabura sebo motoka we ni wenywa tushe no yabera mwe mitwaro shinana Kampala ni zezo iwa so wanyo mitwaro shinana uyine mu miliyoni emwe n'echweka. So we really need an intervention. I'm actually telling Murang, Minister of Agriculture, this is Honorable Minister Bright Rwamirama. Chana mushamu muryeje inshomo. Habwenchi itwechitoche. Now this is to you Honorable Minister Bright Rwamirama. Niwo ryo mujendo doketi hamwe na Minister waka mwenje omwami Franka tumwebaze Minister of Agriculture ni muryo mujendo doketi ahabwenchi Uganda and Africa at large tutaratunga a bay yebintu biri standard into tukaselinga out. Like I quote the president. President said, why can't we export much and import less? That's what the president said. We need to import less. Mwende kubuza omwami Franka Tumwebaze. Franka Tumwebaze was once my boss. And I know him very well. Turukugira ngu eshitoche kuza kwika 12 n'abantu bakanga no kugira ngo kuguze kitoke cye 10,000 kugira ngo uruhagara rwa 10 no genda kwentende yona ya 10. Really, why can't we put a policy? My honorable minister Frank Atumwebaze, tugire mu Uganda kitoke kiragura imitwaro 50. Actually basa kubora kirima ucyumushiremwe no kibarime no kuri n'umurage bwa kafifi niko bakigabara bwe mugumurage bwa kafifi. But really I felt pity with my people in Rutoma. Ekitoke very I was annoyed by the way. So turateka kutaho policies ezo kujya mu Uganda because I know Isinjiro parts of Mbarara Rwampara abantu barahinga ibitoke turare oraza mu hate hine Isinjiro ande bareta muri Kahende Isinjiro Kahendo kuniyo muremararuka niyo muremarabare his holiness hariyo Kahenda hariyo Ngarama na iri muri Isinjiro waraba district ye because Isinjiro ranyegera abantu barahinga ibitoke. But when you go there right now people are crying kandi ibitoke birimu kandi tokabereka ngo bisye yoraga seri turukumi kongo chihemu ndifutera muranga twikakire akeshitoke mu Uganda cyabure mitwaro 50. That is my stake mitwaro 50. Yes, and will be good, we will be good to go. So nushashane imwe abahinji mwena humuri turukushashane imwe kandi tukabasha kugira ngo ubundi government etewe nkora kugira ngo agire area. But the president said let us export much and import less. And President, Your Excellency, I request let our exports be food processes. Matoke yahinduka matoke kitoke President. No, we need to put a price. Correct. Thank you so much for watching. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, East Africa. Good morning, Uganda, and good morning, everyone watching Great Television. Thank you so much. Morning at least. My name is Dickens Friday. Reka tukore mukate tuti ndazagaruka no butumwa bwanyu mwampereza your feedback. Kandi nagarukansyo tuyigirire kwendera program yetu yakasheshe akerizo bakorwa kabiri ebiro 11 byo kwezi kwa mukaga 2024. Good morning.
This is Elite Television. Gamba Nokura.
bwizoba yona na Uganda yona kutwariza hamwe Kashari Farm Resort niyo hoteli yihorere yorabasa kubonererwa mu businje bwawe ukatebenkaniramu ahasigara ukagumurije eco buraro bakaciheza bine deluxe cottages ezora nyamamu weno katebenkana swimming pool oragwa mu mizi dibi oruge mudobi bine gym oraza yona nura magufwa weno gumori fiti okugira ngo amagaraga ugatebenkane bine steam na sauna bine ba chefa bakugu abara kutekera camushana chachiro hamwe na breakfast bine conference hall orenda korera yenchiko bine garden zinunje munonga orakorera yembaga bine bizaniso by'abana bato bouncing castle Kashari Farm Resort erashangwa mutonto rubaya Mbarara district okwenda kumanya birachiraho shengura noti 2 noti 9 10 na noti mushanju noti 8 shanju na mushanju noti 2 Kashari Farm Resort niyo hoteli erasinga yihorere gamba nokora.
This is Elite Television. Gamba Nokura.
Eza nyene ziryabanye to mu bede. Eza nyene to mu bede. Okurugo mu bede kwande. Okantindira mu bede. Disco.
Make a way for me. Make my way.
Sweet melody. Sweet melody. Zapura baby go gamba.
This is Elite Television. Gamba Nokura. This is Lynch Television. Gamba Nokora. This is Lynch Television. Gamba Nokora.
And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with us every other time. Mwebare munonga no kutukunda. Little Vision Gamba Nokora. Kasharifa mu resort eriho oburaro buriyo okurya kuriyo conference hall eriyo okushemererwa kw'abana kuriyo okubyama nikurunje munonga no kurya nikurunje munonga. This is very, very wonderful. Kashari Farm Resort. Yirukanga jubajuba ojiro bugwaje orebeke nguwazayo warya wahaga family yarya niwe warya mwena mwarebeka kurunje munonga. Mugume Mark on live on YouTube. Thank you so much. Wagira ngo thanks Papa. This is Mark Kapak. Extend my greetings to Bwizubwera WhatsApp group members. Oh, Mugume Mark, thank you so much. Bwizubwera WhatsApp group members, big ups. Okay, thank you so much and thank you for watching. Omwami Mark Mugume Mark, thank you so much. Na ndi kugira ngo before we end the show twetere mu mutima mu bitura turakora byona obane byo kushubura obane byo kurya twetere mu mutima kandi tugire bugwaje mu kitu zabe turakora cyona abo kuba when we work together the team no butuorya tukahaga konka tutari kundana we are doing nothing. Let's first understand our goals for every day, because I want to tell you this. Bluwai mkamukasheshe, you actually don't need to first wake up, because you plan at night what you're gonna hit that very day. So wamara kuchikaho ochikole n'umutima gumwe kandi ochikole ochichirize. Of course there are odds that will come to impede. Zo zamara kujuzugambira tukongana yinambete gwire. Of course odds zija ziri nka percent ya 80 iwe zeri zikumi sigaze 30. I agree you can't be 100% perfect. No. You cannot, but you have to try your level best. So wamara kuchikwasaganya okachikoraje okareba kucyatambura no kumwachitwaza, you'll be better to go and you'll be good to go. Amakuru gagari minji munonga, and we have to remind you ahagwakana will be of course live as Little Television Gamba Nokora. Ezisha izindi yabanda rugira mwahara zakuza mwabandi then sha munana tuze mu kibaleta okushomerwa budget kwihanga ibiri 13. Yes, 11 rizoba 12 nyenchakare 13 ogwakana Uganda turaza kutunga budget y'obuhumbi obuhumbi y'obutabarwa nshanju na bubiti. Ejo niyo point nenda kuhendera nayo. Minister of Finance and Economic Planning Rembe go Matthias Kaseija, who represents because in the constitution president Minister of Finance here in Uganda. Kaseija just represents the president. Na mwono kansha producer wanje ampereze yo echwan cha Matthias Kaseija arayebwira kabaga obakaro yakoni ya ready obanika ya kachi harake gwire jarake arakatwereka hati turiyonisha n'ibizona zibagaziri muri kabaga. Someone was asking me turiyonisha n'ibiri zibaga, you know, people have, how can I call it? They have sentiments. Ngokora mugwere akabaga kakakwata habaga hari mu documents kusharata rimwe sent, ladies and gentlemen. So Matthias Kaseija arabayine akukabaga ari katwereka ngo izo sente zitwatisize kandi mwena mwazikiriza na sectoral committees from parliament mwayikizana ngo twate turiyonisha n'ibiri yashitakabaga mu byafa yo bya Uganda. This is the first time to have that biggest budget, and very many people back complaining jire bajire ngo chimuri kora tukachibonaga, we don't know it, because initially it was 58 trillion obutabagwata na munana. That is Matthias Kaseija, Minister of Finance and Economic Planning, na minister yona kwetorra hompao never state minister in mbaheno na musasizi very many, and I see Henry Musasizi is now the one who is in Congo doing everything. So ogonomwe Matthias Kaseija miaka ya generator haza niwe ine jobaga ine security that day you will see him again on Thursday ayegwire job budget yanshanju nibi 72 trillion. Now ebitongole bitarimwe na bimwe mu Uganda byahakanisize G budget where it is stretched, it is too huge kongangu priorities zayo tinezirabugana nezo sente. Initially, like I said, we are from 43 47 atwaza 72 trillion. Umuryezo harimwe sente zo kushashura amabanja tikushashura n'amabanja harimwe zo kushura kandi tukaza kweguza tukareta. Now ekitongole nka CS bag schedule Food Alliance ebitongole nka Oxfam mu Uganda byazire ngo zi sente zimuri kureta ngo ni trillion ishanju ni bira budget y'abanya Uganda ito turikizana nabyo ebiri mu byo natibe allocation ni eramanyisacha. Actually nyencha kare our topic is about this money tuzigambe turebe ziraza kutuwera ki on the agenda at night ziraza kutuwera ki zo twazikoze statuta ezo 72 trillion zo ziraza kuba zirakora zita. So twamara kwikari yecho mpaho turebe kuturatambure konkorwa kana. We have to remind you budget yangera za kushomwa kandi yamara kushomwa by the Minister of Finance, that is Matia Kasaija, and of course economic planning okuteka tekera ihanga ngo turebe kubira twazibwe no kubirabe. Ladies and gentlemen, so trillion shanju nibi ebitongole byona n'abanyarwanda batari baja ezo sente ni nyingi kandi prioritizing ekakogwa kubi tine hera tiyebana n'umuntu wo muhiwo mushoro nishore bihatiya bari ku umwana cyese no kunyunyura emishoro hati barateka kugira ngo bijurize job budget kandi kore no kuguza no kwehora murakweta kwehora turakweta kuguza nguza yesente maje no kwehora. We don't know where we headed konka. We want to pray that centers kubaza allocating of course security state house ya 500 nimwe birijira amaye byo kwegabanisiza nimwe birijira. Of course bulkira ko gacona cyate ko kiraruga mu budget where the people saying hina baregabanisiza zibaregabanisiza turamanye ziraruga but force zibareganisiza I believe zazine kuba zigiye mu system ya budget n'ibindi bintu kenje byenje munonga ariwe sente ziragabwa nkahurira nashemererwa nangwe se by the way sente za PDM zimpa n'emyoga karaja ngo ziri koro abari kuzigabati bari kushawura kandi abari kuzitwara ezo sente zikabire ziri nunje munonga the PDM money and emyoga zikabire zige sente nunje munonga zo koro umurimo kandi umurimo gurarebeka kurunje munonga the PDM money na nemyoga zikabire zige sente nunje konka nabari kuzigaba nabo barazigabira bazi kugabira instead of doing farming or poultry baragura smartphone baze kushwera mwabakazi okutasya baze kutasya which really makes it disorganized move, but otherwise it would be a better move. Karaja ngo nyombwa no kansha ya president trillion shanjo ne biri mu 4 trillion 20 muzite mu PDM muzite no mu myoga. You remember yesterday the deputy coordinator national deputy coordinator omuchara kazi Kalisa Jovlin, former member of parliament of Gibanda district, a complaining njire she's doing a commendable job konkesente minister of finance ilikwanga kuzidisburse nguzemu baturaji, which also really makes me feel bad also. Konkabela za kogwa with hope kugira ngo zinazamara kubayika muzikose konje munonga kandi muzigire mu obugwaje kare. With all that said, I want to say thank you so much. No kubendeza kasheshi karunji ahali television gamba nokora morning at least. Thank you so much. Mwena bagomera television mwa muri barunji. Of course, like always, one word chinda basigira kugira ngo mugume nacho kandi murebe ngo mwatambura nacho. Erizo baryanyakazo n'ijoro ryo gwa kabiri. Iwale abantu baratunguka. Okutunguka tikiretaga sente. Tikiretaga orarugankahe. Status yawe ringana ki. Okutunguka oletaga abantu bo kutunguka nabo. That's a fact. Tokatunguka wenka. Nechora hulira mu Kampala aliyo bagaga kwagarana. Ndahura ngo arihe bitongole abagahe waza n'abagahe babakama barakwatanisa kutunguka oletaga abantu bo kutunguka nabo bakakukwatira ukatambura urasa kuba ino bwenge urabasa kuba ramanya kugamba urabasa kuba ramanya gukora kunka wakora uri wenka nabwo tokaruga ijuba niyo bantu bunde bire bona baratera urutambwe binabo barakora nabo kandi bakabahereza urutambwe bakagenda ronda abantu abo watambura nabo mu ryogo rugendo rwo gukora imwe muki muri tangune sente kunka ti sente okora no kora ibintu byinji munonga even thinking no kuteka idea ngo gishohoze ronda abantu bakuguiding they give you information wamara kwikara ryecho waraza kwikaba businguzi kandi okore ronda abantu abora atambura nabo mu rugendo rwo gukora kandi mu ryecho be positive, don't be negative. Reka kugira sentiments ziri negative, always be positive. Let me tell you actually, iwahora arebe ngo hariho buzibu iwuharebe nkahora araba. Hariho umushije umwe ni director kari kugira ati nyongwe nande ndakoraba mu sikomo waburi mu banente, you either give me way or I pass through you. Yes, gono mwami engineer John Muhimbora, I respect him so much. Akagira ati you either give me a way or I go through you. So mune mwabona ho kurabira konka mwarabaho no bwenge no kwegendesereza no koragana kandi muri positive muraza kurabaho kare. Reka nyakoreho abantu banje aba ku rugo mu bwizo bwa WhatsApp group mware munonga kunda television gamba no kora lead a force and morning at lead CEO Mwami Jeffrey yabare munonga ndenda kwa koroho Mwami Council Yondo kuri Kembaga birthday ya Wahasande nyomwebazyo kulika housewarming party kulika nabyo na force wish you the best from us team WhatsApp with Wera ntwenda kwendeze birungi byonka. And I want to say thank you so much and wish you a very happy and tremendous happy birthday to you and celebrate more years. 55 is a good age. You are realizing your dreams because dreams start coming at 40 years and you have actually 15 years in the journey. That makes it perfect for you. Continue. And greetings to Mami Omugahe Omwakore. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Jackie. And special greetings to chairperson wa WhatsApp group page ya Bwizubwera, that is Babi. Babi, thank you so much. You are such an amazing woman. You deserve better and you are loved. Good morning from us. Obusinje bwa mulema musibeje tubugananye nchakare kai programs chaje no meisho urugendo rwaza kuratamwa kongo urugendo Flavia ine mumushijo. I can't confirm that one authoritatively. Ine mumushijo, I will confirm in a few minutes. Konkezi ndagumiza mu sports dung Mikey and Musoke nezini Shira comes there nezini ngenje mnonga. From us morning at least, thank you team production mwebare mnonga. We'll be back here tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dickens Friday. Abanga natibakanya obusinje bwa mulema.
This is Elite Television. Gamba Nokora.
Bwizoba Yona na Uganda Yona kutwariza hamwe Kashari Farm Resort niyo hoteli yihorere yorabasa kubonererwa mu businje bwawe ukatebenkaniramu ahasigara ukagumurije eco buraro bakaciheza bine deluxe cottages ezora nyamamu weno katebenkana swimming pool oragwa mu mizi dibi oruge mudobi bine gym oraza yona nura magufwa weno gumori fiti okugira ngo amagaraga ugatebenkane bine steam na sauna bine ba chefa bakugu abara kutekera camushana chachiro hamwe na breakfast bine conference hall orenda korera yenchiko bine garden zinunje munonga orakorera yembaga bine bizaniso by'abana bato bouncing castle Kashari Farm Resort erashangwa mutonto rubaya Mbarara district okwenda kumanya birashiraho shengura noti 2 noti chenda 10 na noti mushanju noti 8 mushanju na mushanju noti 2 Kashari Farm Resort niyo hoteli erasinga yihorere gamba nokora.
This is Elite Television. Gamba Nokora.
Yeah, you know we have to care for rest. Extra Baba, you know, Tale King, you know. Big O. Inimekuja.
Chirize, never let go. Nobody lets abatoni matam. Ondambuze, oko wanyu, iba kuzara barunji. Chirize, never let go. Nobody lets abatoni matam. Ondambuze, oko wanyu, iba kuzara barunji.
Hey. tinda papa na rukundo tinda kupa tugende masaka ubu nyine na haka umurungi wa haka kigeze aho hati nkwe rukundo ari soba supernova na opa niwe nkamoroba you nanye forever you nanye forever nkunda nakukunzire marika kankuzanire bainda batushamare amazina gonde steady clever ever rodo tatina manede the hard trick and your bede my big body niwe nkamabade ruhanga kakunda nakuronda nakukunda tinyine bwire gwawe watinda rukunda ninyenji
Kirize never let go nobody leta batoni matam undambuse uko wanyu iba kuzara barunji Kirize never let go nobody leta batoni matam undambuse uko wanyu iba kuzara barunji
Tinkakutomeza, tinkakukoneza, tinkakushobeza, nshomesa, nkushomese kumuzwe chejeta Onywese nakachai, my love never lie Wanyaga gonna die, no toss it like a dice No pick up those guys, for you love I gonna die I wanna tell you kumini nkembogo Eta no go wechago, misha misharen karuhogo Wina mise mwinga tere mchumi tanki hembe ya ruhogo Wina mise mwinga tere mchumi tanki hembe ya ruhogo Joanna kupenda, Joanna, yeah Joanna, hey, oh we need it, Joanna, yeah, Joanna.
Kirize never let go nobody leta batoni matam undambuse uko wanyu